What's up, YouTube family? Lou here with another Guy Like Collectibles video. And today I was watching some videos, and I wanted to just start off this video by giving a shout out to Chris from Missouri. I'm sorry to hear about your friend who passed away, Mauricio. And I wanted to share a Mickey Mantle, like he said, share Mickey Mantle in honor of Mauricio. So here's my mantle that I have, a 69. But on another note about that, it's a shame that he died so young. And it touches me because I myself had a heart attack when I was 42. I'm 46 now, so back in 2021, I had a heart attack and had open heart surgery. I was, blessed and lucky enough to survive that heart attack. It was a mild heart attack, so it gave me an opportunity to actually get to a hospital and get checked out. But as a person who has gone through that, I know how scary it could be, not only for the individual, but also for the family of the individual. Because even during my recovery, it was tough on my family. Especially my wife, because she had to like help me and things like that. So I know it wasn't easy, but also the fear that you get when you hear somebody's got to get open heart surgery. You're like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, but it's unfortunate that, Chris's friend, passed so young at only 55 years of age. That's, to me, that's still young. So, my condolences to his family, and my condolences to Chris, and I'll be keeping you guys in my prayers. But yeah, man, that sucks. On another note, I ended up getting a new car the other day. I didn't get to do a video yet, but after watching some videos today, I was like, oh, you know what? Let me just do one today. And I ended up buying a Hall of Famer, a rookie card of a Hall of Famer. This Hall of Famer I actually got to see play, but I saw him play late in his career. I didn't get to see him in the first half of his career. I got to see him in the second half. Still considered to be one of the better catchers of all time. You know what I mean? He's probably in the top 10 for sure. And definitely a catcher of longevity. He played a long time, but he played for two teams. And just going to share this. It's a 1972 Topps, and it's the Red Sox rookies, and none other than Carlton Fisk. So I picked this up in a 4. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a type of guy that's looking to get high grade cards, especially of players that I normally don't collect. Like, I have Carlton Fisk cards, but it's not like he's a player that I'm looking to collect. But I do respect him as a Hall of Famer. I do respect him as a baseball player. He was a great player. Played the game the right way. And, he always gave it 100%. It was funny. I saw a documentary on him one time, and they were showing how he would run out to first base to back up the first baseman on a throw. Like, if there was a ground ball hit in the infield, you would see him running down the first baseline. You know what I mean? Which is, crazy, especially when he was doing it at his age. He was in his late 30s, and he, even up to his 40s, he was still doing it. But great player. And, You got Cecil Cooper in here too, which is pretty cool. He was a pretty good hitter too. But yeah, man, this is a nice card. Pretty good shape. Got a very tiny wrinkle on it on the front. But you really can't tell. It displays very well. And I got it for super cheap. I got it for just under $20 in an auction. So I figured, why not? I didn't have his rookie card. So I figured it'd be great to get it at a good price. And I like vintage cards in the SGC. And I also saw Mangini's video today. And he was talking about all the different collections. Like, everybody's collection is like different fingerprints and stuff like that. And I found that like an interesting analogy, because when you look through the whole YouTube community and you're looking at different people, you have a bunch of different personalities, that's for sure. But even the way they collect is different. Some collect graded cards, some collect only raw cards, some collect vintage only, some collect modern only. You got people that collect both. You got people that are SGC only, some that are PSA only, and it's very interesting to see the different collections out there. But it's what keeps the hobby fun. Seeing the different collections, seeing the different things. And yeah, we might see a lot of the same players, same Hall of Famers, this and the other for those that collect Hall of Fame players. But it's also interesting to see how people collect, how they display their stuff. Some are people that collect binders and sets, and then there's others that don't, So it's really interesting how, although the way I collect might not be the way that some others collect, it's still interesting to see it. And I look forward to watching videos of other people's collections and, what their thought process is behind how they collect, why they collect. Some people collect because of their, of where they grew up, how they grew up, maybe stories that they heard that were passed on to them, which gives them a reason why they collect certain players. A lot of the reasons why I collect a guy like Vic Power is because, of stories that I heard about him through my father, So just like my dad used to share, stories like that about players from back in the day, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people have similar stories of players that they collect because of their fathers passing down stories or telling them about, their favorite teams or something like that, So the hobby is great. It's not going anywhere. And whatever you collect, man, show it off. What the hell? You know what I mean? Like I said in one of my other videos, the worst that could happen is that nobody watches, but that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? We love baseball and the hobby too much. Even if you're collecting basketball and football, sports fans are sports fans, man. They love to see collectibles, autographs, cards. Just because I don't own certain autographs or certain cards doesn't mean I don't like seeing them. So, everybody has something to show in this hobby. So it was kind of cool to watch that. Now, 3D 80s kid, John, I saw his last video too. And I was looking at some of his collection. At the end of the video, he's showing all these pickups that he had picked up. And something interesting about his collection is that a lot of times, you have a lot of people that collect high-end stuff like, like Ty Cobbs and, Honus Wagner or something like that. Big players, Babe Ruth. And what's great about John's collection is that he has cards that you don't typically see. You know what I mean? That the other collectors don't have. Like, he's got a Babe Ruth, but it's a different Babe Ruth from what I've seen in other videos. So in that sense, it's kind of cool. Kind of like to what Mangini was talking about. So it's pretty cool. I enjoy everybody's videos. You know what I mean? I know it's a lot of you out there. It's tough to keep up with everybody, but keep making them, keep enjoying them. So Take care. God bless and be safe. Peace.